What's up, beautiful people? Today I'm going into the field. I am going to be an Instacart worker, and my shift starts at 3 p.m. It's now 2:58, and I'm just heading to a central location. My city is not that large, so any kind of store that they send me to, I should be able to get there within 5 minutes. So I'm just going to go and park and enjoy the day. See what's going on. Now, I said that every week I was going to create a side hustle Sunday video on Sunday, and I'm going to be out in the field. I'm going to be going and taking these side hustles and seeing how much money they actually turn out. So this is my first one. This is a rideshare platform. It's Instacart. So I'm going to try it out and see if it's worth your while to even try it out. If it is good, I'm going to leave a link to get signed up for Instacart if it's available in your area. The next one that I'm going to try to do is Shipt, and there's a long process with Shipt for getting started. Instacart was relatively easy. I pretty much went on there and applied and said, hey, I want to be an Instacart shopper, and they I went through like an application process and stuff like that, and there's a couple of little trainings that I had to do, but other than that, really it was a pretty streamlined thing. And now I'm actually going on my first shop. So that was probably 3 weeks ago. I was supposed to work last weekend, but I had to we had an emergency at the plant and I couldn't go. So today is going to be my first day. Right now I'm just driving next to the lake. I don't know if you can see that lake view. Let's see. I'm gonna turn it out. Oh, there's the lake. Super nice. So I'm just gonna sit right here at the lake and watch the boats go by until I get my first shot.
I don't know what I need, but I feel a loss of balance when I think of you and me. I don't know.
Alright, so a lot has happened since I last saw you guys. I went to the park, like y'all saw. I was over there by the river, and I noticed on my map it had like two red, like little red spots on the map. And I clicked on those and it said hot spot, and I said, well, maybe I'm supposed to go to the hot spot. I don't know. So I started heading to the hot spot. The hot spot was maybe 5 minutes away from where I was at right then. So as I was driving there, I got a message from Instacart, and the message said that Instacart was slow today and there was more drivers than needed. So did I want to go home early? And at this point it was like 3:06. So I had started my shift at 3 o'clock and this was 3:06. So this is 6 minutes after my shift started. And I'm like, hell no, I don't want to not do it. You know, that was the whole point of me coming out today, was to get my first shop done, right? So I said, no, I'll stay, I'll tough through it 2 hours. If I don't get an order, then, can't say I didn't try, right? So as I was heading, after I said no, as I was heading to this hotspot, I realized what this hotspot was actually the Publix that I normally shop at. So I went, and right, like, I don't know, maybe a minute before I got to the Publix, my phone rang. Said I had an order. I said, shoot, I accepted. It was 2 items. So it was going to be an easy order, 2 items. I mean, what can go wrong, right? Go to the store, go inside the store. The 2 items was a birthday cake and some flowers. So I'm like, sure, I can go find these flowers. So the first thing was, when I went to look for the flowers, they didn't have the bundle or the bunch of flowers that they had. I think it was named like Garden, something like that, Garden Fresh. And I found the exact picture of the flowers that was on there, and it actually said mixed flowers. And so when I scanned the barcode, it wouldn't take it. It said that, I didn't have the right item. So I was kind of freaking out because I'm like, oh God, my first item I'm trying to find, I can't find it, and I don't know what to do. So by that time I got a message from the customer. And the customer, they was super nice. He just said, hey, I ordered a birthday cake, and if you can get the birthday cake, and if they'll add, happy birthday, whatever the name is, on the cake, that'd be awesome. But if they can't, that's fine. And so this kind of put me at ease, because now I've actually talked to the customer, and they seem super nice. And so I said, okay, let me go over here and try the food with this cake first, and then we'll go back to the flowers here in a minute. So I went over there, picked out a cake, got the nice lady in the back of Publix. They're so nice at Publix. And I asked her if she could add this happy birthday, whatever the name is, to the cake. She said, sure, I can add it. And so I took it back there. She, wrote on the cake, happy birthday, gave me the cake back. I'm talking about this all happened in 2 minutes. So I went over to the flowers. I said, okay, so this is how I'm going to do the flowers. The customer seemed like a super nice person, super nice guy. I said, I'm just going to send him a message and ask if these flowers will be okay, the ones that I found. And I messaged him. He messaged me right back, said, hey, those are fine. I appreciate you, getting their name added to it. And I said, cool. So in the app, you can go in there and you can request a change for an item. So I clicked on that. Now let me tell you what kind of threw me off. And this is a gripe at, I guess, Instacart. So I went through and I said, hey, this item's not available. I'm going to choose a different item. And whenever I clicked on that, it started giving me a quiz. So now I'm in the store trying to get through this shop. The times are ticking. And they give me a damn quiz while I'm in the store asking, what would you choose if the customer wanted this or if the customer wanted that? And I'm like, are you serious? So anyway, I answered all the questions. I got them all right, apparently. I guess if I got them wrong, what would happen? They would revoke my Instacart license or something. I don't know. So I answered all the questions right, and then they let me change. And I guess whenever you do that, it sends a request to the customer. So the customer got the request, said, hey, that's fine. Go ahead and swap it out. And I got it. I went to the front, and I was surprised because the store actually was not busy at all. Like, all the registers was open, and nobody was in them. So I went through the first line. This, like I said, this is the Publix that I shop at. So the lady I always see when I go in there and shop. And I get up to the front. I scan the stuff. I tell them this is the Instacart order. And all right, so here's where the trouble happened. I had a big brain fart. So I pull out my debit card. I'm all ready. I got my debit card ready. It's telling me go ahead and swipe it. Well, when I swiped it, I'm like, oh crap, am I supposed to choose debit or credit? I couldn't remember. It's just like my brain just went completely dead. I know I read this already. And so I go through there, and I'm kind of like flustered now because I'm trying to figure it out. So I try to look through there, and I would have assumed that with all these pop-ups that they show on the screen, it will pop up and say choose debit, or if you have to choose debit, this is the PIN number. So now I'm trying to figure out what the PIN number is. So went to the app, went to help, typed in debit PIN. It popped up, boom. If you got to use the debit, if they require you to put in the PIN number, this is the PIN number. Put it in, boom, boom, accept. I'm approved. I was ready to roll. They packed my groceries. I took them out to the car, got them in there. And it said, now you're ready to take your order, deliver your order. So I live in a small town that's off of the major city of Chattanooga, right? So this is where I'm doing the shop at. Well, when it pops up and tell me where the address is, it's like 27 minutes away from the store, which is fine. I don't mind driving 27 minutes because it's actually going to put me close to my mom's house, and I can go by and visit her. That's fine. Here's the problem. Whenever I clicked on the thing, it said that it's supposed to be delivered by 3:55. And if you did the math of the time it takes to get from the back parking lot that I was in to that house was 27 minutes. I don't understand why the app would say I need to be there at 3:55. I mean, it doesn't even mathematically make sense. I'm not sure why, that's kind of a gap there. It should be able to do GPS from where you're at to the house and give you a realistic time. So that's my only gripe. It is 3:52 right now, so I probably will be pulling up at the house at 3:55. And come to find out, the actual person that I was talking to is actually did the order from California. So I guess he was just ordering some flowers and a birthday cake for whomever. and just having it delivered to them. And he said they may or may not be at home. He said knock on the door. If they don't answer in 20 or 30 seconds, just leave the items on the chair in the front. And he said he really appreciated it. And I told him I appreciate you for being an Instacart customer. So yeah, it went great. So anyway, I'm gonna go up here, and I'm about to pull up here in about 2 minutes, and I'm going to deliver the goods. Driver's on the way to my shop here. I want you to also see this black cloud that's coming down. I hope I make it before it starts raining.
You got 70,000 friends, but I am one of them.
Worst case scenario, I'm talking about it was a monsoon. I don't think I've ever seen so much rain in my life. So after the monsoon, and now of course it's obviously not raining. I mean, 2 seconds after I just made the order, and I'm completely soaked. Well, not completely soaked because I had my raincoat. But yeah, I had to throw my raincoat on. I had to get my big boy panties on and get an umbrella and get out there and deliver the order. Customer was super nice, so nice. I didn't have to ring the doorbell, nothing. They came out, and I mean, it was completely pouring down raining, and he was apologizing because of the rain. I'm like, no, it's fine. Look at that rain on. So now it is 4:11, which means I have time for one more shop should it come. So I'm just going to wait around and see what happens. I'll let y'all guys know. Alright, so my last little thought about Instacart is it was actually okay. It wasn't too bad. I got a lot done. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, besides the rain. It's still raining right now, but whatever. But yeah, it wasn't that bad, and I was able to get my first shop done. Hopefully I can do some more shops, and I'm also going to be doing this every single week or every other week. I'm going to release a video like this where I go out into the field and I do my side hustle Sunday. So if you want to see those types of videos, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Hit that subscribe button down at the bottom. I appreciate you guys. See you guys next time.
I don't know what I want, I don't know what I need, but I feel a loss of balance when I think of you and me.